no protection. Here in DC, we have a tenant bill of right. In Maryland property law section 8 of the Maryland property law, we have all kinds of protection for the people here. There is a good established law of what the relationship between a tenant and a landlord is. There is nothing like that. There's no protection offered to the tenants. They live at the mercy of the slum landlords that collect money from the people. Every one of them collects, and all the agents. There may be 10, 20 agents. When they collect the money, they all share it. So the money is always big for people who have no money, for poor people. And they require you must have a lawyer, and you must pay a lawyer an agreement fee. There is nothing like a standard agreement like we do have here that anybody can use that doesn't require legal fees. There is no standard for anything. So long as you pay, they approve you for anything. Whether it's international standard organizations, nothing, all of that, it does not work. And we have a government, and we call it a democracy. And of course, we know there is no government protection. That is why I had to go 3 months early and ask the Lord, let the people be safe so that they can have some same mind and be able to trust to express themselves, because we are interested. You want to know. You say you want to know the change. Ezekiel chapter 3, if they change their ways, let's know whether they can change their ways. So, as a nation, as America concerned, we must think carefully and examine every detail of a people that to meet their basic need according to Maslow law of having a shelter over their head, basic food for them to eat, clothes for them to put in their body, so that they can have a dignity of a human being and be free to walk around or go to wherever they want to go. They can't do that. Somebody is collecting on every aspect of their life, and they themselves, of course, have to collect from somebody. So it became a well of life, and it's been going on for decades after decades. And these are people that our leaders come and welcome and invite them to come and sit and drink a tea and drink a coffee with them to discuss what? To do what? How can somebody in his right mind give dignity to such a soul, such a wicked man, such an evil man, and such an evil government, and evil and wicked people? And we say we defend democracy. What kind of contradiction is that? And we say we stand for the people and we fight for the rights of the people. What kind of contradiction is that? I will not and will not sit with such a leader, even if such a leader is in this country or in any of the Western democracies, that sits with such a leader and drinks tea with them. That's why when I write to you the way I write to you. But I let you be yourself and make your own choice of what you will tolerate or what you will do. And you will do what you think that is good for you and your politics. And you can do for the things that you have the power to do. And then we will ask, and I will ask my Father whether that is just and right. And if it is not just and right, what are you going to do, Daddy? Is in your name, and they say you are the one that gives power to them. And this is not the power that you gave them, but this is the way they are. And what kind of a king or a queen or a president establishes such a power? What are you going to do? Are you going to let them continue to use your name in vain in order to establish such wicked and strongholds and do such evil to the people? Should we let them be? Or should we destroy them? I'm going to round up my message, and I'm going to take you to a few more words. And I'm going to take you to Psalm 62 verse 10. Psalm 62 verse 10. The word of the Lord says, "Do not trust in oppression, and do not vainly rely on robbery. If wealth increases, do not set your heart on it." God has spoken once, verse 11, "Twice I have heard this, that power belongs to God. And faithfulness is yours, Lord. For you reward a person according to his work." The power that belongs to God, we must not give to the devil. The power that belongs to God, we must not give to the devil. In the book of Isaiah chapter 10 from verse 1 to 2, Isaiah 10. Woe to those who enact unjust statutes, and to those who constantly record harmful decisions, so as to deprive the needy of justice and rob the poor among my people of their rights, so that widows may be their spoil, and that they may plunder the orphans. When we, as a Western civilization democracy,